Welcome to the Dungeons & Dragons official live stream of Out of the Abyss. It's official. That's pretty much how we like to do it. Sorry about the little bit of a delay. We had our things ready to go, and then our application crashed on us. So we just kind of did everything quickly on the fly. Made it all awesome. So there might be some little things changing in the visual aspects. Kayla, you can move now.
Thanks.
Good. That's close. She was really been like, for a long time.
You should have left you there.
I should have. I was too kind. Yeah, well,
Stop it.
I didn't want to kill Graver.
You're a DM.
I know. I should be less kind. And I will now start to rewind. I'm Greg Tito, your Dungeon Master for today. Welcome. We are here with some really fun announcements that are going on. Check out the Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Last week we had Rainn Wilson from The Office talking about what it was like to grow up playing D&D. And this week we have some amazing holiday-themed geeky stuff you can do with Geeky Hostess, who recently wrote an awesome article about what you should get your demon lords that are on your list. Zagat Moy, I think, wants some stuffed mushrooms. Just seems to make sense. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. That'll be out tomorrow on iTunes. You can follow and subscribe to the podcast there. As well, you should also check out Sword Coast Legends, which is out on Steam right now. PC, Mac, and Linux. It's a computer RPG where you can play through a wonderful story. Some of the characters that you were on last stream, like Izhkin, our wonderful Lord of the Dark, can be found. His story, you can find out more about his story in Sword Coast Legends. That's awesome. Check it out there. And as well, this is what Sword Coast Legends looks like. And I'm going to learn my lesson. I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure of the code, but I'm going to give it to my friend Trevor, who can put it up on the chat for you guys. So there's no more frantic trying to find out what all the googly bits are. All the googly bits will be there on the chat. It was part of the fun, but the way the focusing on the thing, it just never ended up working as well as I wanted it to. And then I ripped it.
Is he going to rip it when he's done?
He's going to rip it when he's done. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Right, that's not okay.
Everything.
That will happen.
Trevor knows how to rip shit. I'm just throwing just throwing that out there.
No,
Okay, so
What did you say, Greg?
yeah, I know. Announcements aside, I would like to introduce our wonderful players. For those of you who may not know them, we're going to start over with the poor owner of a spider, which you may know as...
Wow.
In danger.
So
How dare you bring financial status into this situation?
It's
I
true.
can't believe you've done this.
What is your name, poor man?
I'm
Poor woman.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. You're like, I'm confused.
So hi, my name is Elyssa, and I am playing Ruki, my half-elf monk. And here at WotC, I am a producer on the D&D team.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
I'm Kayla, and I'm playing Zima, a human cleric who worships the goddess of joy. And I am the associate communications manager on Magic: The Gathering.
To distinguish it from the other magics that are out there.
The Gathering.
The black magics.
We kind of come together on occasion.
Yeah.
Colloquially,
Yeah.
term, I don't know. My name is Demetrios. I play Marrok, and I am assistant administrator here at Wizards of the Coast. And contrary to belief, none of us are intoxicated.
If you were listening for the last 20 minutes, you might have convinced yourself that we were, in fact, but...
It's,
What?
Nope.
No, yeah, we'll put that on the extended edition list. I hear some ripping.
Yeah.
I hear some ripping. Woo!
Yeah.
Yay!
Trevor's ripping it.
Lord of Shipwrecked.
We also have a fine gentleman in the middle.
Oh, hi there, Internet. I didn't see you there. Also, I might have missed the memo about no drinking before the stream.
Yep. You did.
You did.
And fire.
Hey.
Disclaimer if any of my bosses are watching.
Disclaimer.
This is vodka. Strong stuff.
That's how you get through this.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm Chris Dupuis. I'm one of the game producers here on Dungeons & Dragons. I worked as producer on Sword Coast Legends, and I am playing Izhkin, the derro rogue, who is in moments about to eat Ruki's pet spider, Hilab.
And of course we have...
Yeah, my name is Yichao. I am a copywriter on the community team for Magic: The Gathering, and I am playing a human female mage named Molly.
I'd like to point out that I also missed the memo on awesome Christmas sweaters.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is just
right?
my daily wear
You guys
PA
are
sweater.
communicators.
Yeah.
You guys dropped the ball.
But yeah.
We didn't even plan this. We're that good.
That is amazing.
Get on our level.
Trevor, we need to get the holder sweaters.
That's true for everybody.
Hey, Trevor, would you check in?
Yes.
Greg's
the
mic?
beholder
Yeah.
sweater
Yeah.
we love
Now?
fine. Yeah, you can totally get
Is it not working?
It's clipping badly.
Clipping badly.
It doesn't have bells, but you can add bells to all the iStock.
Sorry about that.
Right?
Do you have headphones to check it?
1 second, guys. We're gonna check the sound here for a second.
Oh, what's going on?
We had some clipping happening.
Clipping on Greg's mic.
Check 1 2.
No, that's
Check
me
1 2.
crunching on key-lobs.
That's
Crunch,
too
crunch.
soon. No,
Everybody-
it hasn't even happened.
Everybody, Greg, stop.
Hello, I'm going to talk about things that are happening to the microphone. They are clipping and falling apart and dying.
We might have fixed it. I did some adjustments, but I didn't hear you clipping then.
Okay, well, keep us apprised. Wonderful chat. Let us know if there's any more issues. We'll try to fix them as the case may be. As for a quick recap of what was happening the last few sessions is the party is in Graklstugh in the Underdark. They witnessed some horrible things happen on the Dark Lake in the village of Slublo Dupe, a very large two-headed monster. This guy smashed some of the Kuatoa village. They were able to kind of regroup and get together at the Duergar city, which is the city of the Grey Dwarves. Very regimented, lawful, evil society, and saw some crazy things happening there. They were also arrested by the Stone Guard, and the leader of the Stone Guard, Black Skull, urged them to do her bidding or die, essentially. And so one of the things she asked for them to look into was a derro, a small creature, wide-eyed. Yes, looking very much like that. Many of them have been in the city, getting lots of coin from the surface, and she wanted to ask and see if you can find out why, as well as see if they have any evidence for corruption that is happening with their city. Corruption is something that just does not happen in Graklstugh, them being a lawful kind of Spartan society. They follow the law because the Duergar can turn invisible at will. So not a lot of crime happens there because anybody could be watching at any moment. So the party also had fallen in with a derro named Izhkin, yes, who led them into derro territory in Graklstugh, and then they followed another derro into what looked like a tunnel complex. Found some mushrooms, ate them, and shrunk in size, very, very Alice in Wonderland-like. And then they emerged on the other side of this tunnel. Izhkin had collected all of the large mushrooms that would make them turn into normal size again, grabbed the spider and the mushrooms, returned to normal size while all the rest of the party was still very tiny, held aloft the spider of Helob, and was about to do terrible things. That's where we left the cliffhanger. Marrok, the half-elven rogue, was beset by derro in his the player Demetrios' absence. But you were able to mark where they went as far as what tunnel they went down.
Sweet. So I'll eventually get there.
Who knows?
Or die.
Perhaps. What would you like to do? You definitely saw your friends a couple of moments ago travel into the tunnels.
I'm probably going. I mean, if I remember correctly, I had said something very badass and threw everyone kind of away from me in this separate moment of "Get off me!" The Lord of Dark doesn't play such childish games. What?
Badass?
I feel like that was what happened.
That's an apt.
That's kind of in the eye of the beholder, really. But
I mean, that's fair.
yeah.
Just like as soon as I stopped, you saw like a couple seconds before.
Okay, so you're gonna try and run after them.
I'm
All
gonna run
right.
after them.
There are a few derro on you trying to attack you as you're doing that.
Oh, they are.
Yes.
I thought they were just trying to get food from me. I didn't know they were outright attacking me.
Well, getting food, attacking, it's kind of the same dealio. So go ahead and roll me initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
16 isn't bad.
That's very respectable.
Yep.
Oh, rolled 20. Okie doke. So they hook at you, trying to stop you and make you dead.
Wait, question.
Yes.
They just want food, right?
Unclear. They're insane.
Okay.
The derro are like, ah, you have food, you are good, you are strong, you eat us, you bite us.
The reason I'm asking is because I still have 3 pounds of the glowing moss, and I still have 2 pounds of the food that we had left over that I had been pocketing.
You can, on your turn, you can be sure to,
Perfect.
maybe
Okay,
you
just
can.
want to make sure that I understood this from last
Okay,
time.
one of them gets a 22 to hit.
Mother. Yeah.
Right.
Is this the end of
Go ahead and make me a DC 9. I'm sorry, I'm not telling you that. Strength saving throw. DC 9 is pretty good. So unless you get it pretty crappily.
Which happens with
Don't
me.
suck.
I'm dead.
Oh no! You fall prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Marrok is about to run away, but he trips and falls as the first derro gets on you, and a couple other ones try to swing at you. Does a 12 hit you?
Yeah. No.
All right. Well then, for some reason you're prone and they're trying to hit you, but it doesn't work. All right.
You figure it out.
I feel like Glenn right now.
Your turn.
I feel like I should crawl under a dumpster.
Your turn, Marrok.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought I'm prone.
You're prone. You can still act.
Okay.
You just like tripped and you're like, poof,
Okay.
and there's derro all around you like,
I'm gonna reach in my bag and just throw like the food out to try and see if I can distract
Okay,
them.
make-
I'm gonna throw at one of them so that the others like turn on it, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So they let me see.
I'm trying to
Use my lucky dice.
Oh, not pills again.
That smile means they're pretty lucky.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes. So yeah, they actually as you throw food out, they actually are, like for some reason the derro no, and they scatter all around. They
Like
flee in
cockroaches?
terror. They think you're poisoning them or something.
Take it.
They seem to run away. And there was the ones who were in your immediate vicinity, but the derro that were kind of just milling about, not really paying attention to what was going on, they also seemed like, run. And the whole area seems to clear out, and a murmur of quietness. You're kind of left there. Okay.
that's kind of how I feel right now. Okay.
Just
Okay.
gonna back away.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of pick up a little bit of whatever is food-wise near me and just very quietly put it back in my bag. Like, this is a good thing. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I was gesturing to the microphone, not to. Just because you were pulling away. I'm like, I don't know if
Sorry.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
You're being quiet though. Okay. So great. And then you're gonna go into the tunnel.
Yep. I'm
I
gonna
see.
get back up and just keep going. In the
Okay,
tunnel.
we'll go back to you in a second.
Okay.
Back to life, back to reality.
Oh, the girl's gravity.
Izhkin is there.
No.
Holding this. You guys are very small versions of yourselves. You
So
are
we're just like,
about 12 inches tall.
That
You
was
see Helob is normal sized and is about to be. Did you guys do anything? Do you say
May I
anything?
climb up his face and try to poke him with my sword?
He put us on his shoulder, right? That's what you
Yeah.
said.
Oh yeah.
We're
No,
on
you're
your
totally
shoulder.
on my shoulder.
So
You're standing on. You're witnessing it all happen right here.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear and cast suggestion as I do so, and I'm gonna say, "Don't eat the spider. Put him down and return us to normal size."
Oh. all
So
right.
it's a DC 14 to save versus int. Crit fail.
Is it a charm spell?
Man, if I had
It is a charm.
If I had a
All right.
cupcake
What did you
right
say?
now.
I said, don't eat Helob, put him down, and return us to normal size. Is there any way?
Is there
He's
a
trying
loophole
to
in
trying to
there?
loophole it.
How big?
Oh,
how
no.
big of a suggestion can you make?
Let me look it up.
Yeah. Let's.
Yeah, let's confirm that I can say all that.
Limited to a
Really
sentence
failed,
or two.
though. Like, I'm either
Yep.
something.
No. Yeah. No.
I'm pretty impressed, actually.
Yeah.
You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two and magically influence the creature, action must sound reasonable.
You have advantage.
Against magical effects.
Oh no!
You're right.
Oh no!
No.
Oh, wisdom saving throw.
Does,
Wisdom
does,
saving.
does it matter that you're hostile?
It does not.
Okay.
Charm person does.
What was
This
the
does
DC?
not. 14.
Sorry, he's crunchy.
So close. I was
Oh, no.
I was like, did Yichao not see the poll?
So
Now we'll
Has
listen
to be
continue.
eaten.
So you
Is
guys can
Helob-
say anything, but there's definitely a lowering
So
of.
juicy.
is Helob
so
poisonous at all?
He's a
Like,
normal
can
spider.
he
sweet.
can
My
he like
eight-legged freak.
shoot
Thank you,
anything
Ruki,
at
for this meat
at
treat.
Izhkin?
We shall see, because
I'm pretty sure he just swallowed.
there is a spider.
Is to swallow it around the tongue.
Yeah, he loves definitely in there.
Oh my gosh. So Helob,
It's a bit hairy.
I'm gonna roleplay a spider for a second. His legs have been squished down, and this esophagus is pushing the spider down as far as it can into a somewhat cavity of the stomach of Izhkin.
There's some dust in there.
There's definitely some dust and
Flies flitting around, maybe.
some flies buzzing, and
Maybe
there's
some
some
mothballs in the corner.
stomach acid
Getting really
gurgling.
vibe right now.
What is your face?
But Helob is very, very constricted, and the only thought that is going through his head is,
I'm shouting Helob's name and sobbing, and I'm like trying to stab at Izhkin's neck.
I'm trying to
Okay,
hold
we'll-
her back.
Slicing at
we'll
it.
get to that in one second.
Okay.
Ruki! And then he sees below him some mushrooms, some half-consumed, half-chewed mushrooms
Oh no.
that had just been
Oh,
consumed
God.
by Izhkin.
Bro.
And
Bro.
Oh
and
no.
What goes
Helob
around
doesn't know
comes
what
around.
to do, but he just latches onto this and starts eating the mushrooms.
Oh.
You guys start to see.
My insides are a little tickly. Like happiness and Christmas songs. I don't like it.
I start chanting Helob's name.
This is almost as bad as when I ate that myconid pie. Oh, Golgamon said this would happen.
And you
Helob
see
survives!
a large 5-foot wide version of Helob
Fire.
around the stomach of Izhkin as it has exploded around him. Just the spider emerges from the carcass. You see, Helob is covered in blood and derro parts, but he seems.
Poor baby.
He immediately starts looking around frantically.
I start weeping with joy. And I go up to his leg and I hug his.
We're
his-
tiny and he's double.
I know. That's why I'm kind of
Grab a
like.
hold of his
Leg
One
hairs.
hair of
Yeah.
his leg.
Yeah,
his
one
fuzzy
hair
leg.
I'm holding on. Helob.
and he seems to almost like shudder with joy.
Aw. And he's like,
Is what you interpret what's happening. You're really not sure if you're
We have a connection.
anthropomorphizing the spider a little too much. or
I know
not,
what's
but
going on with Helob.
You know, because you guys have this
Special
thing.
bond.
This
Don't
bond.
say it like that! That's sacrilege.
So Izhkin's body is there, and it is very quickly. The eyes are still kind of looking at you in this weird kind
It's
of crazy
horrifying.
light until he bleeds out,
My gosh, that's terrible.
looking at all of you with a creepy smile.
Izhkin is?
Izhkin.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
awful.
terrible way to go.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, Helob is alive.
try to get Helob to be a normal size.
Or we could
Or
try
we
to
leave
grow
him
and-
giant.
Yeah, we can use him as a mount.
For his...
Mount.
A mouse.
Ruki's gonna sit on the back of this spider.
Yes, I will be the spider rider.
So
Whoa.
Good job.
Thanks.
you hear as Marrok is running down the tunnel, you see that it's very kind of small, 10-foot wide, natural cavern. It's got lots of whirly, spirally, glowing marks on all of the edges. And there's a branch to your left, but then you also see with your dark vision, you see that there's kind of a pool in front of you, and there's shouts and yelling and carrion exploding sounds coming from in front of you
Okay.
across the pool.
Across the pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone yells, #SpiderRider!
Someone else yells, "What's a hashtag?"
It's amazing.
So good at sneaking around, you guys. I'm gonna very quickly run up and kind of like skid to the stop of the pool.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of investigate it. I want to kind of like maybe kick the water a little bit, try and see if I can figure out like how wide is this pool?
It
What's the distance
is.
between me and maybe land on the other side.
It's about 30 feet wide.
Okay, Okay.
And your dark vision is about 60. So almost at the edge of your dark vision, you see a very large spider.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
So that's about 60
Okay,
feet
cool,
away.
man.
The large spider.
It's about like it's hard to tell exactly because of the well, no, I guess with the glowingness of the light, you can kind of pinpoint it. Yeah, it's about
Can I see anything else or
45
just a
feet.
spider?
You just see a large spider and maybe some movement underneath it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt above the spider.
Okay.
I want to try and see if I can scare the spider away with fire. I mean, that would be my reaction with a giant spider and everything.
What color do you want the firebolt to be?
I feel green would be appropriate.
Okay. So you guys see a large firebolt across the bow of the spider.
Wouldn't he recognize Helob though?
That's a very large spider.
A very large spider.
He's a
in
pirate
cavern.
spider.
He's a pirate spider.
Do you
I
realize
see the
how
blood of
iconic that
pirates
is?
in a dark cavern. My friends, I know in a direction. I'm acting out of fear for my compadres.
No, he's gonna.
That is
No.
You guys see green flame kind of hit the wall above you.
Green flame.
Green
Exactly.
flame. Hashtag
flame.
And Chris, you feel free to continue
pantomiming.
pantomiming Gila, but you can also get off the floor if you like.
You can also go. It's cool.
Oh,
You're more than welcome to hang out.
jeez, Trev.
I wanted to give you an out though. So yeah, you guys see green flame hitting the walls.
No
Aw.
one.
No one saw
Okay,
that.
okay, okay.
No one saw that.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you gotta say
I can
goodbye
see.
over here.
See you later,
Thanks,
guys.
Chris.
Bye, Chris. Thank you.
I'm sorry you died.
Don't try to eat Helob ever again.
Don't try to eat Helob, maybe you won't die.
I don't get a high bar.
You guys wanna-
it's
you
kinda
guys wanna
far
shut the
away.
seats over there?
That didn't work.
I know, right?
Real close up of
Yes, Mr. Please armpit.
Dupuis pit.
Did it. Yeah.
Hello. Good night, nurse.
Hey, darling.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, say.
Much better.
Good.
Isn't Chris pretty awesome, everybody?
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
Except for when he tries to eat my food.
Except, well, that was actually kind of awesome.
I mean,
I mean, if you're gonna go out
8 out of
in
10
in
would watch
exploding
again.
Spider goo, you're gonna go out well. All right, so yeah, you guys see green flame explode over large Helob.
Green flame.
We've already been there.
Sorry.
What do you guys do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'll, I guess, cast a firebolt back. But I don't have a distinctive fiery, so probably I'd actually.
Well, but I'm gonna. Okay, if I see a tiny little, like, lighter-sized flame shoot out from the ground
Yeah.
after I shot one, I'm gonna take notice.
Okay,
I'll
I'll
take
yeah, I'll
notice.
do one of those.
You gonna do one of those?
Shoot a little firebolt,
Back.
like it just goes.
Okay,
It's
so
baby size.
you guys are trading. You guys are trading smoke signals here.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
Okay.
We
yeah.
kind of have a special relationship with that. That's
Yeah.
fair. I mean,
Yeah.
we did make that
I mean,
awesome.
it's not like voices work or anything, but you know,
No,
No whatsoever.
it's not like you're that far away.
30 feet, too far.
Too far.
I don't want to yell. I don't want to
Okay.
strain my vocal. I'm a vocal rest.
So Molly's gonna cast a fireball.
Yep.
I'm gonna see this.
Yes.
My reaction thus will be, what?
All right, what do you guys do?
I'm over here going.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we sound. I'm gonna start yelling with her so it amplifies it,
We're not
obviously.
that small,
'cause
are
that's
we?
how it works.
Yeah, you guys are about 12 inches
Yeah,
tall.
we're
so
like-
I
we're like
figure,
action
you
Okay,
have
so
to be
it's
higher
like more
pitched.
like,
So they say you hear a very tiny voice say Merrick.
Okay. I'm gonna look down now at the base of the spider.
Okay.
Do I see?
Make me a perception check to see if you can
I was
actually
gonna ask.
grab it.
Excellent.
If you can mark it.
It's still a thing.
Yeah.
Green flame.
14.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're able to see that the movement that you saw below looks like miniature versions of your party members.
But I don't see.
And that Molly was that she had made the hand motions in order to cast firebolt.
Okay, so then, now seeing that they're tiny, seeing a giant spider, I'm still frozen because there's a giant spider. I'm gonna get down on the ground and go, guys, there's a spider, run! There's a spider!
Oh,
Can I
gee,
say-
we totally didn't notice.
Hey, that's
I know you're tiny, I need you to pay attention.
that's Helob!
Merrick, you need a
You-
breath mint.
You
I'm sorry, but you're just so large.
Not Demetrios, it's Mary.
Oh, right.
Character.
Right, okay.
Character, it's fine.
Must have been all that good. Like,
I say, don't you recognize him? That's Helob.
what?
Izhkin, Izhkin tried to eat Helob.
I'm going to quietly try and sneak across this pool now.
Okie
At
doke.
this point, I feel like it's appropriate for me at least to get closer.
So you're gonna stealth across the pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but
Stealth
doesn't
check.
Helob...
Stealth check.
Isn't Helob angry? No, because
At
he
who?
tried to...
No.
He's just
Let's not say
confused.
anything.
Sorry.
He loves fun.
Okay.
We just need to get
You
him.
were attacking
I
him!
was trying to scare him.
He said the
You
fire.
You were still being aggressive with him!
You're a very protective
20.
mama.
Okay, so you're definitely, wading across very gingerly.
Okay.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, please. You notice the water is very hot.
good.
Not like super hot, but definitely like warm with a touch.
Like-
yeah.
Like a lukewarm.
Yeah.
Like someone got a little comfy in the pool on the way over.
But at this volume, it's
so gross.
something very large, if that's the case.
Ah! 21.
21. Okay, so yeah, you kind of walk through and you kind of feel like that there's because of the high temperature that there may be some
Was the
contaminants
water-
in here, but
Okay.
you kind of get through and
No issues.
don't suffer any. I wouldn't bathe in it or anything.
That's
like
fair.
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
the water was blue, it turned to red for some reason. Nobody quite knows why.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems reasonable.
We-
Seems normal.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so yeah, you're.
Okay, so I'm gonna get closer.
Yeah, and then you're kind of able to walk across and get up to within 5 feet of this. So you see a large spider, kind of on par with the giant spiders that you guys fought back at Vulcanave, the drow prison,
Great.
if you remember.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't seem to have the characteristics of a monstrous spider.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep my hands up, and taking note that this is supposed to be Helob, I'm just going to say Helob, buddy, buddy.
It just kind of does. It almost has the exact same behavior as if Ruki had taken it on its hand and was
Okay.
holding it, just kind of standing there.
You
Okay.
not have the same connection I have with Helob. That's
You have a
false.
thing with Helob, right? Okay. I'm gonna get down then, and I'm gonna put my hands like this, and like make a motion to try and get the party to come jump into my hand, so I can get a better understanding of what's going on, and also maybe get them away from the giant spider. I don't know.
You can talk to them.
Merrick,
Also.
find the backpack. We need the mushrooms.
The backpack.
Ishkin had a
Ishkin
backpack
had
of
a
mushrooms.
Supply the goods.
Okay.
He also
Wait, where's
exploded.
Ishkin?
We need the
Wait,
mushrooms.
where's Ishkin?
He exploded.
Yeah, Helob came out of him.
He birthed Helob, reverse birth from the
As they're
stomach.
saying this, I want to start looking for his body or some.
You're not gonna find it,
All right,
buddy.
so you kind of look around the butt end of Helob,
Uh-huh.
and you see a pretty well preserved head of Izhkin there. All underneath him, it seemed like something had burst his rib cage and jumped out of it. And then, of course, you do realize that there's little bits of gore on the forelegs and legs of Helob.
Okay, can I start doing investigation of the area to try and find this backpack?
Absolutely.
Cool. 12.
It's right there.
I was hoping it would be easy.
Yeah, no, it's not like he somehow hit it in
I
a...
didn't know. He's
Yeah.
drowned. I don't trust him.
No, you do. And it's not a backpack. It's more of a pouch,
Satchel.
a satchel that looks like kind of homemade, kind of disgusting. You see some odd things in there. Some of which are.
Ooh, there seems like a cake in here, right?
He almost it's got like a collection of like dead spiders and centipedes.
Yeah.
Are in this pouch, along with
Protein.
Does he have his
Right.
dead cat in it?
a couple of things of what looks like a skin of some kind of scaly skin.
Okay.
And if you look closer, it looks like there's some
Writing?
swirly writing on it.
Oh.
There's two pages of that.
All right.
That's swirly writing, though.
That's where they ran.
And it's actually there's two kind of covers, and then it's bound together by some kind of cat gut or something like that, some kind of gut thing that's keeping these pages
Covers.
into like a crudely formed book.
Interesting.
And on the pages themselves, there's all kinds of weird, mad scribbles.
Okay.
You're not really sure even what language it is just by glancing at it.
Okay.
And then of course you see several piles of mushrooms.
Okay.
And it matches up with as you're doing your investigation, kind of looking around. There also appears to be several of these mushrooms on the floor right here.
Okay. I'm gonna take the mushrooms and just kind of place them before my mini party friends.
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm gonna take the bag and I'm gonna kind of stuff it into my bag.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna go through
You're
that
gonna
later.
need some.
So again, there's two kinds of mushrooms. One has a thin stem with a really wide purple cap to it, and there's another one that's short, kind of a long 1-inch stem that has a blue cap with white stubby dots on it.
I forget which one.
And remember, you guys
Me
ate
too.
the one with the blue cap and stubby white dots in order to get small.
So
Okay.
So we're gonna.
I'm
it's
gonna
a
eat the
long
other
stem
one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to it and like.
Okay,
like,
heavy
take
smoker. All of a sudden. So you're gonna have some of the purple cap. Okay, and I assume you're bypassing Constitution saving throws in order to resist the
that-
effects.
We'll,
Oh, are they?
Oh.
But
Might be kind of fun to watch.
oh, it's fun. All right, so you guys each have a dose of
Yep.
the mushrooms, and you get back to normal size.
Single dose.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw myself back against
Is
the
the
walls and
ceiling
pop
moving
back.
You see some trails.
See some
That's not
trails.
Actually, yeah,
Lights are super bright.
the Ferris rest in this area does seem to be really swirly and whirly and gross, and if
Odd.
you look at it like a little bit closer, it almost does feel like there's some movement.
Oh.
The fairy dust?
All of the
phase
walls have these swirls markings
Got it.
that seem to almost glow, like the Ferris rest.
Ah!
Not the fairy dust, the Ferris rest.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Couldn't hear you there.
What?
What?
So you guys are all normal size.
Uh-huh.
There are more mushrooms here. There is Helob, very very large sized.
Yes.
You see the carcass of
Izhkin.
Izhkin.
Can I heal up?
And you're in this tunnel. It seems to extend, kind of goes around a bend. If you look directly down, like across from where the pool was, like farther down, and you can see about 30 feet down. There's a branch to your right, and then as the tunnel kind of turns around, you see there might be more branches farther ahead.
Okay.
Again, you guys are here. You and we're tracking another derro.
Did I
The one with the long hat that has things and all bells and tassels on it.
I feel like we've most certainly lost him. Is there any way we could try to pick up his trail from
Do
here?
we hear him at all anymore?
Make me a perception check if you want to spend some time.
While this is happening, I'm going to go ahead and
Oh,
attempt to remove Izhkin's head
Ew.
and also place that in my bag.
Ew.
Okay.
Before doing so, I'm just
Oh.
going to kind of hold its
Yeah.
face for a second and pat it,
I'm so bad at this.
and just say, "Thanks for the title, bro."
That's kind of like-
Creeps.
Put that in
Do
my
we
bag.
notice him doing this?
Are you doing it stealthily, or are you?
Oh, no, not at all. Not the
Okay,
slightest.
so yeah, you guys see Marrok have a quiet, tender moment with Izhkin, Lord of the Dark.
I definitely take note of this and just log it away in my head of something to talk about later.
Yep.
Something to gossip about later.
I judge you
I got
silently.
10 for perception check.
10 for perception. So
Excellent.
You spend some time kind of listening and hearing stuff. You hear some normal cave sounds of drips and things, and also maybe some like rhythmic. You catch a moment for that moment of that, and you're not really sure what it was. Almost like rhythmic footsteps.
Rhythmic dancing, you guys. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
What?
We should get to the beat.
I heard.
We should
I
beat
heard
it.
Some rhythmic dancing.
You heard rhythmic dancing?
I thought so.
Okay, can I also then do a perception check? Like, I want to kind of lean in and...
Yeah, we're
Sure.
all gonna listen for.
Yeah. Where am I? Right there.
3. I am not perceptive, you guys.
Okay, I only have 11.
Yeah, so Zima's like, guys, you hear that? And he was like, no.
Nope.
No, don't hear anything. What did you get? You got
11.
You got 11?
Oh.
So yeah, pretty much the
So
same.
that's it.
Do you hear anything?
Oh,
Oh.
Do you hear what I hear?
Do you hear things?
Do you hear what I?
18.
18. Okay, so
Do
yeah,
I hear
you,
things?
you at first were like, there's nothing. And when you go,
You're crazy. Crazy.
but then you get the sense that there is some footsteps coming.
Okay.
What looks like from the tunnel that branches to your right.
Footsteps.
Okay, like,
Yeah.
Approaching?
You think it might be coming from there? No, it's that rhythm.
oh, it's just staying over there.
Yeah.
It's not. Okay.
Doesn't have for you to be
Can I
approaching.
go up to Helob and kind of just stare into his eyes for a second and realize that he's going to let me use him as a mount. I am wording this very carefully.
That was not well worded.
That was not what we're
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not working.
It's great. Keep going.
I'm gonna look into his eyes.
I want to look. stroke the side of a furry spider face. And no.
All right.
I think it's more bristly than it is furry, but
Let's go back to the other part about.
So, what are you trying to do? You're trying to.
She wants to
Do you
ride
have a
Hila.
leather saddle with you?
I pull out
A leather
A spider saddle.
And this.
Barring any interruptions from the peanut gallery, what actually are you trying to do?
I don't want to say it now.
She
I
wants.
want to climb onto his back.
That was an ill-placed pause. Okay, so let's.
Trevor's dead, you guys.
I want
He's
to.
dead.
Anyway.
Make me an animal handling
Kill
check.
Trevor.
Okay.
I just love Alyssa's attempts to make it like as benign as possible, and it's like, nope.
No worse.
Oh, that didn't
I
happen.
think our brains are getting worse. Is what's happening.
I got a 6.
You got a 6.
Yeah, but he'll have my bros. So.
What, and you can use your wisdom modifier for that, right?
Oh yeah.
Can I attempt to gently feed Helob the blue mushroom?
No, get out of here.
Wait, well, 1 second. Let me see how this happened first.
Okay.
Slap it out of me.
So you got a 6 total. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
I
6
thought
total.
she said 20.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
that sounds about right.
that.
So you try to do your best to communicate with him, and then try to basically swing your leg over and see if you can support your weight. First
Okay.
of all, and you do, and he does, and he kind of bounces a little bit and has a little bit of movement, kind of back and forth, trying to adjust him, but it does seem like
He's down.
he's at least not bucking you off.
Oh, cool. That's a start.
I didn't say
Shut your minds. Shut your minds.
do it.
Anyway,
blinders.
yeah. So I wanna move towards the sound, and I motion to these guys. I'm gonna do that because I don't want to make too much noise from here on out that we're going to approach.
You're gonna move towards the sound. It was still on Hilo.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you gonna do that?
Yeah, giddy up.
Can I ride a horse?
Does your character?
In
or-
real life?
In real life.
Yeah.
Okay, so then use the same logic, but pretend like Ruki does too.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to,
Without the reins, use your.
yeah, I'm going to use my heels and kind of lightly,
Because
gently.
spiders know how to be ridden.
Hey man, I don't.
Instinct.
What's
So
happening anymore?
you're using
Kick
your
his
heels, kind of
sides, yeah.
kicking into his abdomen.
Yeah, but very gently, as if we're friends.
He kind of
I'm
cringes
gonna-
in closer and
And I rub his head and make sure that.
Greg, please roleplay a spider for the rest of
I
our
know,
time.
Yeah, go
This is my
forward.
favorite
It's like
thing.
trying to get him to go forward.
Yeah, I try to get him to go forward, but I don't know how.
he just move. He doesn't really understand.
Doesn't understand.
Yeah.
You need to train him. He's not just gonna instinctively know how to do this.
That's true. Okay, I'm going to then
Get
jump off.
Mind out of the
Get
game.
out, Caleb.
I'm so sorry.
You gotta learn him good.
You gotta
I-
train him really well, okay, Ruki?
What's new? I'm going to tie a rope around. I guess. No, I'm just going. I don't know if I should tie a rope around him just to like lead him.
Well, yeah, because you gotta remember that spiders also separate really easy. So
Yeah.
the rope with.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'm just gonna motion him to follow me.
So you hopped off, Hila?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're just being like,
In the
Yeah.
time that
Come
this
on.
takes, we've been
and
ambushed and murdered.
But I
All the
pull
way.
out. Do we have any food on us?
I got mushrooms.
Yeah,
Do we have anything other than mushrooms?
I
Yeah.
think we should.
I'm just gonna point out really quickly. We heard
Oh, okay.
approaching footsteps, and we've taken like.
No, they're not
Oh,
approaching
okay,
footsteps.
okay. They're
That
just
was what was
footsteps.
weird about them. They're actually.
Should we
they're
make
just
him small again?
footsteps. Okay, we're
I think
safe.
we should because it doesn't seem like he's.
you want to try the horse and the carrot trick?
That's what I was.
I think this is a very worthwhile task that we should do when we're not
Okay,
in
deal.
imminent danger.
Okay, I'm going to feed him the mushroom that'll make him smaller.
Okay. So you hand them
Like-
I got a knitting needle.
Ah,
What?
be smaller.
the blue cap with the white dots, and Helob is normal size for him again.
Okay, so I'm gonna take Helab.
While this is happening, Molly and I are gonna just kind of look at each other and start moving in the direction of the sound footsteps.
Okay. And what are you gonna do?
Investigating.
She was just gonna complete the moment. What are you gonna do?
I look at him, make sure that we're on the same page, and I put him on my shoulder, and he climbs back into my pocket. And now we should proceed.
Okay. Your thing with Elob is...
We're good.
It's still good.
Yep.
Yeah. You're not really sure if he actually knows anything of what's happening, but I think you know.
Yeah. I think we're learning a lot about each other right now.
Exactly. You're in that phase.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you guys are happy.
All right, so you guys want to go and investigate
Yeah,
down that
investigate that noise.
All right, and you guys are tagging along. All right, so you guys travel about 10 or 15 steps, and then, yes, it does seem to branch off over to the right. Again, these are all natural caverns. As you look down that branch, it does look like there's a lot more fungi down there. So in addition to the kind of swirly whorls on the sides of all the tunnels and everything, there definitely seems to be a thicket of fungus. All of them popping out. Some of them are, of course, the mushrooms that change size, but then some of them are oddly shaped things you've never seen. Some of the ones that you found in your travels in the past, barrel stalk and other things, but it definitely looks thick down there.
So I look over at Merrick and I say, as I look down this branch, I say, "Man, I'm stumped." Sorry. Okay.
As she says that, you shake my head in disgust.
What do you guys do?
Okay.
I'll walk down the cavern and I want to inspect these mushrooms. Pretty, like, not too much in detail, but take a look at them and try to harvest them if they're easily pickable.
Sure.
To study later.
Do you make me an intelligence nature check?
Sure.
Can I, while that's happening, go just break some of the barrel stock off? I mean, we kind of remember that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do that and kind of start breaking it up so maybe we can get a snack in.
Sure.
19.
19. Okay, so yeah, you as Molly walks forward and starts kind of investigating and almost mentally cataloging everything. You see barrel stalks, blue caps, fire lichen, night lights, nilhogs, noses, sheets of ripple bark, timasks, torch stalks, tongues of madness, trilliumax, pygmy warts, and bigwigs. All kinds of mushrooms, some of which you've encountered in the past and some of which you haven't.
Great. I try to harvest what I can that I know will be useful for spells or food, and I put them in my pack, and then as gesturing for these guys to continue investigating the sound.
Okay.
When that happens, I'm going to walk over to one of the mushrooms and just kind of tip it a little bit and say, "I tip my cap to you, madam."
You're such a fun guy. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I really want this mushroom to be
there's
like,
not this much
and to
room.
you, sir. But it does not.
You guys, there's not that much room for much more puns. Okay?
Oh.
We gotta just cut it out.
Oh.
That was good.
You tired of the shiitake?
Yichao gets us some inspiration for that.
Molly.
I feel so unappreciated right now.
That was a stretch though. The mushroom. I like that one.
I think it was a stretch. It was good.
All right. I liked it. So yeah, but also as you guys you realize that
Thanks, babe.
you being the size that you are, it's actually going to be a little bit hard to push through here. You can squeeze. You can definitely get through, but it's very difficult terrain.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody's got pneumonia right now.
It's one of those days.
Pneumonia.
Do you guys, should we eat the small mushroom to navigate this easier?
Looks like
Yes.
that's going to be the only way we're going to fit. We've got to be a little bit smaller, I guess.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I mean, it's just a...
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna feed Helob a little bit of the mushroom that'll make him smaller again, but I keep him in my pocket so I don't lose him. Then
You
I
make
eat.
him even smaller than normal size?
Well, 'cause
Yeah.
we're all-
Yeah, we're all gonna take some small
Oh, I see.
mushroom.
You're keeping him
Yes.
proportionate to you. Got it. That makes
Correct.
sense. Okay, so you guys shrink down.
Mhm.
I'm going to watch everybody else kind of do this and just kind of think about it for a minute.
Don't worry.
I wave at you something down.
Do it. Eat the mushroom. Peer pressure.
Just
do it.
Just do it. It's fine.
So I do.
About 6
I
hours.
proceed to do this,
Peer pressure.
but only because I wanted to.
All the cool kids are doing
Nobody
it.
else.
Nobody else made me do this. I
No,
wanted to do it.
I wanted to do
And I
it.
said, Merrick, if we jumped off a bridge, would you?
Yeah, Merrick.
For all of you.
Okay, so you guys it's much easier to get through this now that you are small sized again. So you're going through almost in this like weird rainforest of fungus at this point because it looks like it's coming down on you, and there's different parts, and if you touch a mushroom, it seems to shake, and you see spores kind of falling down. And it's kind of a winter. It's kind of like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but
just gonna say.
the Underdark in mushrooms.
Oh,
that's so great.
Totally just like Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
In fact, Rick Moranis is there, and he's like,
maybe we should make Caleb a little bit bigger so we could all
Ride him?
I don't think
Yeah, but he
we've
didn't
already
do it
established
last
he
time.
doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, but we could do
try again with the
we could
So
we could
somebody
tie
can
a
stand
piece of
behind
mushroom.
him and like hit him so that he goes forward.
No, it's hitting Caleb.
I'm just kidding.
Continuing to walk.
so you guys are kind of
Walking along.
just
Good man.
walking along, and you see if you look to your right, does appear to be another large, now very very large branching tunnel going off to the right, but it also looks like the fungus thicket continues forward as well.
Can we hear the...
Yeah, so that feels like it's coming from your right.
I think we should find the root of this noise.
Yeah.
I also think we should stay small until we do.
So everyone have a portion of get back to regular size mushroom on them, but we're gonna proceed small size.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Leave it alone, okay?
Wow.
Sorry, I'm done. Okay.
No, you're doing great.
Thanks.
Just so proud.
So you guys are traveling down that another branch, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
to the right.
To the right. All right, so you travel about, what would be about 30 feet in normal, but in your small size, it feels like it's almost 60 or 100 feet, just kind of walking through. And again, you're kind of, you're going up and down around the fungus, but which starts to clear up after a while, and you see kind of a largest chamber, oddly shaped, looks like it extends a little bit to your right, but then the passage kind of goes forward many feet. But in this larger chamber, you guys, it kind of opens up into like a natural looking cave, and you see several almost looking like humanoid looking fungus creatures kind of rhythmically
It's like in Kingdom Hearts.
jumping around in a circle. 3 of them look like they're about 5 feet tall, while there are others about 5 or so that look smaller.
Do any of them look like stool?
The smaller ones look a lot like stool, at least in size. The weird part about these creatures, it looks like every one of them looks unique. Doesn't always share features, colors, or anything. And
It's like an ant, but in mushroom form.
exactly. And they're kind of just like
Shrimp.
jumping around in a small circle.
Okay.
And then nearby, you see 2 other creatures that they look hairy and ape-like. And as you look closer, it looks like they almost have fungus growing in their fur, as well as kind of a yellowish tint to their fur. As well. And as you look at these creatures, they look like Prince Darendil.
Oh, great. But
Oh,
with
no.
fungus.
But with fungus.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you guys being small, you kind of are able to kind of check all this out, but they don't really seem to notice anything. They're just still.
I don't know about you guys, but this looks like a lot of truffle.
We should probably shuffle along.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should all do the truffle shuffle.
I did it.
That's not what it looks like.
I wasn't gonna do the actual one.
Okay. Should we make our presence known, or should we just kind of keep going?
What do we want from these things, if anything? I think this is trouble we don't need to investigate right now.
What
Right.
if they could revive Stool? Bring
Let's
him back
not
to
bring
life.
one of their dead back to them with no other.
You do actually see one of these creatures, one of the smaller ones, is not dancing, not moving. It looks like it's just observing what's happening, and is it's kind of hard to tell what a mushroom thing is emotions are, but most of you can kind of see confusion.
I think what we should do is go back out to cave and get big again.
Close to the mic.
We should go back out the cave and get big again, and then come back in so that we not just pop up out of nowhere. Because while the element of surprise is something I value,
We want to be friendly here.
Yeah, they incite those. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna stop. Yep, we should do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
We're gonna go back out.
Maybe one of us should stay small, just in case things go south, so we have an element of surprise.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
I'll stay here if you guys want to re-enter,
Okay.
and I'll have you guys covered.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna the three of us are gonna back out.
Okay.
Leave Molly kind of hidden, tucked in a.
Molly's there tucked.
I'm gonna hide among the fungi shrubbery.
We like regularly split this party.
Yeah, you guys are good at that.
Yeah.
Well, we just want to have our bases covered, you know?
Well, okay. No, I'm not upset about it. I'm proud of this. So we're gonna hop around the corner. We're gonna eat the mushrooms, get big again.
Okay. You guys eat several of the bigwig.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Oh, what are the little ones called?
They are called pygmy warts, which Molly was able to kind of
I
discover
remembered once
Pygmy
upon a
wigs.
time.
from her
And I read
intelligence check.
I read that book on mushrooms, and I was like, why am I reading this? And it came in handy.
Now
Oh.
you
Just
know.
you're a fun guy. This, love this.
Okay, so you guys,
Yeah.
the three of you are large and you're
Yep.
small.
Yep. Okay, so we're now going to quietly make our way in here.
Okay.
I almost feel like we could use stool as a distraction.
No.
No.
Like we went in like screaming, "Help! Our friend, help!"
He's pretty rotted by now. I think
Is he?
he'll know,
Is he?
right?
Is he rotting?
He's gotta be, like,
You guys haven't taken them out to look at him in a while.
Can we check?
I mean, I feel
Can we
like
have
they
one of those
would
moments where Ruki does one of
probably-
these?
They probably know that, he's been dead for a while.
But they might also
so-
smell him. So I mean, at this point,
Our
I don't
friend's
think we need
dead.
to. Let's just leave him in the
This is like the moment when you have had, like, you remember that you've had fruit in your fridge for a while, and you're like, should I check? Should I check at this point? Everyone's been there.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
It's been at least 14 days since you guys have left Valkanave.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Remember when I thought Izhkin keeping a dead cat in his bag was weird?
This is different. Do you
we are a
realize-
weird party, you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I say we start. Let's just walk in there and let's
Great.
start.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, but I kind of want to check on Stool first. I just want to know.
I do too.
Okay, so you look at stool,
Okay.
and it does appear like there's natural rot happening. If you've ever seen a mushroom
Okay.
several
Is there more
days after it's
mushrooms?
been crushed, it kind of almost looks like a liquefied.
Oh, no.
Is there
pieces.
mushrooms growing?
It's kind of hard
out
to
of
even
him?
see where there was a face at all.
It just mounts to.
Is there extra mushrooms growing out of him?
No, it doesn't appear like
Ah.
there's extra mushrooms growing out of him. No.
Why not?
Kind of.
Why not? Because of Fair's Rest.
Just out of curiosity, this extra kind of rotting fungus that's happening to stools that look at all like penicillin, just in case.
What is penicillin
Yeah.
in D&D?
Sorry.
I don't know.
Okay.
According to that rule, I don't know.
I do not know. So you guys are normal size, and you walk into the room.
Yep.
They don't seem to know or care. They're
I'm okay. I'm making
like
my
they're-
way for the confused one.
okay.
Are you considering yourself? Do you have like any kind of title now that you will be calling
Is it gonna be
yourself?
worse?
You reveal that in a grandiose moment.
Sorry, never mind.
Way to steal his thunder, bro.
Lord of the Dark does not answer questions from you right now.
Okay.
Right now.
So you're going up to the confused looking one.
Yeah.
Okay. It kind of does see you
Mhm.
and is almost equally confused. Yes.
Straight face. I'm going to quietly approach and just like straight up, what's going on here?
You see it kind of take note of your moving mouth, and it releases spores out, and you do.
What?
Yeah, he. A thought kind of appears in your mind and all yours, which says, "I don't know."
I don't hear this right? Because am I standing outside of radius?
I think you're right at the edge. I think
Okay,
it's 60
cool.
feet. So I think.
Oh,
I think,
great.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
you
close
still
enough.
get it. Yeah. So you at first maybe you don't get it, but then the spores kind of come to you, and you're able to
Awesome.
breathe them in. And
You got a reverb delay situation.
yes, exactly.
You're gonna hear like help, Molly. 20 minutes later.
So he says, I don't know.
How did you get here?
We came. We thought there was something important here. The sovereigns asked us to come.
Who's us?
My fellow myconids.
The dancing fellows.
Yes. Yes.
Why are they dancing?
They claim they feel intoxicated. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm confused.
Me too.
Question though, does Fizraz affect people differently?
Does what affect them differently?
Fizraz? Does the Fizraz?
Fizraz?
Yeah, Fizraz. Fizraz,
yes.
the Fizraz. It's hard to say. Fizraz. So you say it, right? Fizraz?
Yes.
Yeah.
We came for the strange growths, strange growing things here. They are new. We have not seen these pig wigs or pygmy warts. So we were fascinated. But then the revelry began that you see before you and has not ended for some time.
Uh-oh.
You wouldn't happen to have seen a derro, would you?
Yes, many, but
Recently passed through here?
Wearing a hat.
A jingly hat.
I have
like-
seen that creature before that matches that. Yes,
Do you know which way?
not recently, but that doesn't mean he's not here.
How long ago?
That's true.
It is hard to gauge, but
Okay.
many times, long times.
Okay.
Do you know how to get out of here?
We our leader here. I'm waiting for his command.
Which one's your leader?
He kind of indicates. Yeah, he does seem to have
Jeff hands?
some kind of hand. It's
Okay,
different than
it's like-
stool.
it's like this.
Yeah, he does have a kind of small like
T-Rex?
things that can grab. Yeah, right, exactly. That's, oh, stool is dead.
Oh no!
Poor
Too
stool.
soon, buddy.
Yeah,
It's just
I was
reality.
playing him when you
guys.
guys let him die. I figure I get to bring him back.
that's true. Thanks, Trevor. So yeah, he gestures towards what looks like the tallest one of the dancing myconids.
Okay. I'm gonna turn and look at you guys. What do you guys think we should do?
Is there in this like cave opening that we're in? Do we see other branching?
Yeah, it looks like
Things.
this is kind of a chamber, and so it continues back that way. Yeah, so it almost feels like you guys are. This is a circle from when you first come in the tunnel. So you might be able to
okay.
rejoin the main passage if you continue forward.
I think we have one of two options right now. We can either go around and do the loop, or we could just get out of here as fast as possible, because now we're starting to see the effects of what happens if you are enjoying the mushrooms too much.
I feel like.
As you guys start talking amongst yourselves, the one that had been indicated as the leader kind of releases his own and says, "Would you like to join the lady?"
The lady?
The lady,
The
yes.
lady?
Who's
she
the
has brought
lady?
us here. We are in her dream. You may join.
Nope, I'm out.
Come.
You see you guys.
Should we try to take these
Come with
guys?
us.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
We're gonna go out
Meet a lady.
To where? To the lady?
to the.
We would love to come to see her. If you take our gift, you may travel to her with us.
What is your
See.
gift?
Oh,
No!
Oh no! I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it.
Yellow spores kind of release from him. This is our gift.
Oh dear.
I quickly put cloth around my face.
Okay. Yeah. It's not like an area of effect or anything. So like he was kind of just demonstrating.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
We didn't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to start trying to get an idea of where Molly is, because I feel like it's time to get the F out of Dodge.
I'm glad
Yeah.
we didn't agree on a signal or anything.
Right, I realized that far too late, so I'm just trying to
Do you just start crying?
Boy, I can't wait to see my friend Molly again.
I guess I'll send a tiny little firebolt.
There's another little Bic lighter flame over there.
You should act like the lady. You should be like,
say
join
that to
us. Well,
I'm still hidden among mushrooms and I'm small.
For partying, but
Alright, so you shoot a.
I just shoot a tiny little
shoot a
flare.
light. Okay,
Yeah.
so.
Up.
Alright, so
Ooh, this is new. We have not seen this in the phase rest before. What is this light?
Uh-oh.
Perhaps it is the lady's gift. Manifest.
you're crazy. So I'm gonna go and pick them up and just put them under my arms, and I think we should just get out of here.
Pick up who?
Wait, should I not pick them up?
Who are you picking up?
I just pick up the
The
short ones.
fellow.
They're not the same size as stool.
How big are they?
There's a few
The
that are
small
5
one that you were
feet.
talking to first was
Yeah.
about the same size as Joel, like 2 or 3 feet tall. The others are about 5 feet tall. So the large one, that's
We should pick up the one
Same.
who's confused, the one who isn't dancing, and take him with us.
Throw him in the bag with the stool.
Oh
No, I didn't say that. I can't believe you done
truly are
this.
the Lord of the Town.
So after he says the thing of "Is that the lady?" I'm gonna seize the opportunity and take a bite of the growing larger mushroom
Okay.
and just appear from amongst the
Haha.
and step forward.
Oh, she is a gift.
What?
You have the gift as well. You can appear from nothingness.
Yes, just like the lady, I
Yes.
appear.
You use the fungus to travel.
Yes, I do. I travel via fungus.
Excellent. Do you dance?
You can dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind.
As if they don't dance. They're no friends of mine. I think we've got like 5 or 6 really strong references.
Yeah.
Right there.
Doing well, guys. Doing well.
That's all I needed.
Do you have the gift? You are very gifted.
Yes, but I am not familiar with the lady beyond her. I am very familiar with the lady. You should come with me. Come, leave this place with us now.
Will you show us the dream?
If you come with me, yes, I will show you the dream.
I say the dream is at the final
We
destination.
will return to Neverlight Grove.
Do I know Neverlight Grove?
Make me a intelligence check.
Is that a thing?
Are we
Probably
doing this?
not.
Can I also check?
11.
I like to know things.
If you'd like to, sure.
Yeah, sure. I'd like to know things. What do I need? An intelligence check?
Check, yeah. See if you remember something.
11.
15.
You don't really
Okay.
seem to recall something, but Marrok, that itches your brain enough that you think you remember Stool mentioning that was where he was from.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything about it.
Okay.
Yes, I will take you back to that place.
We can show you the way.
I'm going to then turn and look at Ruki and just mouth the word.
If you accept the lady's gift, you may travel to the grove with us.
We accept.
Well, yeah, I mean, our options are go back and possibly get killed.
That's true.
Or go to the fungus thing and go crazy.
Might as well.
No more crazier than I already am, Fred. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah.
I like presents.
You okay? You are all going to accept the gift.
Yeah.
I'll accept it.
Well, I think before I accept the gift, I would like to eat a mushroom and go smaller and just kind of disappear, and then just follow behind you guys.
So
Okay.
you're going to not accept the gift?
Well, I'm just not gonna say anything.
You're just
But
gonna
yeah,
go
I'm
small.
not. Yeah.
Because I feel like one of us should be in control, so. So if you guys want to accept this gift, like,
You can.
I'll
Does the
be
goddess
the
of joy not
DD,
allow
Okay.
you to accept the
Thanks
gift?
for caring about us so much.
Thanks, Ma.
Yeah. Okay.
So are you gonna?
Are you gonna say to them that you're not going to accept it?
No, I wouldn't. I wasn't gonna say anything. I just was gonna
Act like it.
step back away from wherever the
Okay.
gift is going.
Yeah. Okay.
Try not to get rained on by the gift.
Sure. That works too.
Okay, so you.
We're doing it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
see. She says, "Excellent." It says rather. It says, "Excellent." And these yellow spores are released from it, and also all the adults and things that seem. They all seem to. Yes, and even the quaggoths in the back say, "Yeah." Yeah. And the spores kind of go in and they seem to go in almost every orifice of you, and you start to feel this odd bit of euphoria. I wouldn't say you're like high or anything like that, but you definitely feel like like a little bit like you just drank a huge thing of Monster and just downed it. That's kind of, you feel kind of tingly.
Okay.
I've never done it before either, but people tell me.
Okay.
It's
Pretty great.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Pretty great.
And then the one says, Goosebar will show you. And it gestures towards where you guys came from, the thicket of fungus, and it says, observe. And it kind of disappears and reappears where the fungus was. And all the rest of them say, yes, come, show you. And they
I want to know what they're on.
appear in the fungus. They say, you can.
I'm gonna
You
try.
can now.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, we're gonna try this.
You have to
Okay.
believe.
So yes, you kind of mimic what they were doing. I mean, maybe it's just a will or a desire, and you appear within the fungus thicket.
Sweet.
Traveling by fungus?
Molly, go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
We're the only fungus among us?
Oh, nat 20.
So you are able to kind of, just from observing this and kind of figuring out indications of what's going on, that it appears to be something like a tree stride spell.
Tree
Except instead of using trees, it uses fungus.
Cool.
Oh,
Interesting.
all right.
So the tree stride spell works that you can gain the ability to enter a fungus and move from inside it to another tree of the same kind within 500 feet.
Whoa!
They must both be living at least the same size as you guys.
Oh man,
So
that is
essentially you're
really
entering-
useful.
You're entering fungus and you're able to teleport to another fungus that, within 500 feet.
That was pretty neat.
Do I remember if I noticed fungus growing above ground?
In like the surface world?
No, I guess not above ground, but
Out of
when we were
town.
walking around in the town.
In Graklstugh, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of fungus.
Okay, just
but
down in this cave area.
You guys have, it definitely, there's a lot down here, but in your travels through the Underdark, you've seen come up, we came upon barrel stalks and things like that.
Yeah.
And then also as you start to concentrate and think about it, once you embrace this and cast the spell, you're able to detect
Other mushrooms.
whether mushrooms within 500 feet, so you actually know where they are.
Wow.
This is very useful, guys. I think this is how that derro's been escaping us.
That's brilliant. Look at you.
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard, Molly.
Well, now the tables have turned. I think this will help us catch him much easier.
That's true.
The Lord of the Dark agrees with you.
Yeah.
Who? What?
Did you say that out loud?
I did.
Okay.
Just now. You were there.
What?
It happened.
What?
What?
Alright.
I'm gonna say what?
Who? What?
What? What?
Cool whip?
Excellent, you have the lady's gift.
Thank you.
May
Come with
I
us. Would you like to
have the
travel
lady's
to
gift?
Neverlight Grove?
Yes.
It is many jumps away, but we can come. We can get there.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Many jumps.
Let's jump.
Okay, so
Jump, you fools.
Jump, you fool.
The only thing in this room that appears to be even more confused is the first creature that you communicate with.
Oh, he doesn't
Okay,
have the.
so since I still
Doesn't
have
appear
my
to.
I'm gonna try to talk to the little creature, the little myconid.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say, have you not accepted this gift before? Have you not? Why? Do you know why you're immune to this, or why this isn't something that you're doing?
WTF.
This is
What
new.
up, yo? Shoot.
This is new. These strange spores might have infected us.
You think it could be like a sickness or a disease?
It may, yes, or influence of something new.
You're not sure why you're not affected by it?
I have not chosen the gift.
Ah, I see.
Why not?
So what made you decide not to? Because you were worried?
It is new. I'm confused. My sovereign did not tell me what it was, why we needed it, but I decided to travel with Vuspor to see what was happening.
While this is happening, I'm gonna poof into another spot. I'm just gonna play with the poofing trick.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Definitely because
So you
it's
actually feel like you go inside one of the mushrooms and then you kind of get out of it. So like you it's almost like you're like a dryad spirit or something like that for a split second. You're inside a tree and then you can kind of get out of it.
How many are around my friends here right now? Like if I wanted to maybe pop up behind one of them and poke him on the shoulder and then poof, then
Oh
do
my
it.
gosh.
It looks like there's one behind Ruki.
I'm gonna totally do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop up behind Ruki and poke her on the shoulder.
Can I notice him? Am I perceptive right now?
Roll me a stealth
Yeah,
check
there it is.
and a perception
Stealth
check.
versus-
Okay, here we go. Here we
As the
go.
real plot stuff happens.
Ha!
19.
20.
Oh! So you're about to do what?
I was about to poke her on the shoulder.
And I turn around and then I poke you and then I disappear to a different area. And
I can't believe you've done this.
So now I kind of feel like we're just playing this game of
now we're
teleporting,
trying
trying
to
to poke
catch
each other.
Yeah, that's
This
all
is like when you're trying
happening.
to punch someone in Destiny.
While Zima's trying
Just
to
running
talk
around.
to-
Well, I'm trying to figure out what is going on here, you guys.
I'll walk up. Zima, I walk up and just to hear what you guys are talking about because I noticed you guys have been chatting for a
I
while.
want to poof
Yeah.
But you
look
may
at the ceiling and
continue.
fall around.
So,
We'll assume you guys are playful and hilarious.
you can just
Playful
leave
and
it
hilarious.
normally in
Assumption.
a different area. Thank you.
Great assumption, guys.
These two are gonna talk to.
We're gonna
Molly
advance
and
some
I are
plot.
just really gonna get
Thank
this
you.
done. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Molly, I've been talking. What is your name?
I am Rumpadump. I am Rumpadump.
That name brings me joy.
Can I hear that?
You bring me joy.
Aww.
We're like friends. This is so great. Okay, Molly, Rumpadump here. I can't say that. And I have been talking.
Are you okay?
Blame Chris Perkins.
Chris.
Okay. All right. So, what was I trying to say here?
Rumpadump.
Don't say Rumpadump again.
We're gonna take a quick bath.
For a rumpadump?
Molly, it appears that Rumpadump here has not taken the gift, and
Call Marty.
thank you guys.
Are you trying to tell me that this is a recent development?
Yeah, he came here to figure out what's going on, and now he has chosen not to accept the gift, and we're trying to decide what to do next.
Rumpadump, are you also from what was the name of the place that they mentioned us going to?
Neverlight Grove.
Neverlight Grove?
Yeah.
So you journeyed here because you heard a voice. Now your friends have this new power, and you're not sure where it's from. Perhaps we should return to your home and figure out what's happening to your friends.
Sure. I think that would be appreciated. I'm merely confused.
Oh, well.
I am also new to this world. I am a young sprout.
At this point, I want to take advantage.
Did you know someone named Stool once?
That's what I was gonna do.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, Stool.
You did?
Stool was a
Too?
friend.
You do?
Yes,
Oh,
we
that's-
were. we were young spores together before we became sprouts.
I want Mary to like pop up real quick and say
Yeah.
this is an operative word.
Yeah.
Poof again.
As soon
Do you
as
know Stool?
I did.
You did.
I did.
What happened?
They knew him better though.
as soon as I hear the stool, can I kind of just stop what I'm doing and teleport back to them?
Yes.
Thank you.
You teleport back to them.
Okay. I say to them, Stool. Stool was a beloved friend, companion, comrade.
You come down quick.
And we have some very sorrowful news for you.
News? What news?
While he was saving us, helping us, he fell.
What?
You fell?
I haven't heard this story.
Wait, didn't he fall? He fell, right?
I wasn't a part of the party.
He fell, right? Okay. He fell very, very far. And well, we haven't been able to let go of him. He's with us now.
No.
This is
A
metaphor.
terrible idea.
No, he's
It's
literally
both.
in that.
He's always with us, but he's with us.
You have
Ruki,
you have Stool?
we want him to help us.
Stool is alive?
No, I'm sorry. He's with us in spirit.
And in our bag.
This is a bad idea.
Don't make up things.
You must bring
Why
him.
am I the bad guy all of a sudden?
Bring him to Neverlight Grove. Yes.
Yes?
If you have him.
Can he
is-
be
is-
revived if he were to have been dead?
My sovereign would know.
Perfect.
And you see kind of Voospor, the leader, is kind of, yes, to Neverlight Grove. Yes.
I start dancing with him.
Stool.
I'm one of you now.
Stool will gain power. Much power.
Yes.
Stool will grant power, much power is what was
Gain
just-
power.
Oh, gain power.
I cry a single tear.
So,
Rump-
Rumpedump, how did you
Did you walk here?
how did you get here? Yeah, so I was trying to voice what my
Followed Voospor. Yes, we walked
via
here.
the like mushroom poofing or
Sometimes, but I could not follow, so I traveled along behind.
it's probably safer if we
And then we discovered these special mushrooms here, this fungus here, and it has been some time since we have continued our dream to find what he calls the lady's dream.
Can you lead us back to Neverlight Grove?
Yes. Yes.
You know,
Where's
we would walk 500 miles.
And then 500 more.
It is about 500 miles. Yes.
just to show up at your
That would
farm.
make that would make me
If you have her,
And then I say, Dalla Dutta.
I will give her to you.
You a what? Sorry.
One part of that song I never get. What's havering? I think it's Scottish for throwing up.
no, it actually is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
it's no problem.
Yes, I know the way. The
Alright.
sovereigns must know what happened to Stool.
Agreed.
You must tell them. He was
The
he was
heroic
a
tales.
Good, he was a good sprout.
Why don't you tell him when we get there?
Oh, I'm
Rumpedump,
sure.
Could you
Not
accept
you.
the gift so we may travel
Oh.
faster and safer back to Neverlight's Grove?
Hmm.
What
Do you
makes you
think-
What makes you hesitate to accept the gift? It seems quite useful.
One sovereign says the gift is special. The other is not so sure. I'm confused.
You guys,
Okay.
do we take the long way back with Rumpedump and keep him safe, or do we?
I don't.
Mushroom-
We already
mushroom
killed
walk.
Stool, so it may not be a bad idea.
You guys are just
I mean-
gonna abandon the chase for this gnome guy?
We'll get back to it. Side quest.
Side quest. Sure
Yeah.
this works. Have you read all the exclamation points?
I was just gonna say.
Well, we've lost the trail.
I was just gonna
We
say.
might-
run
we
away
might look
from
into
everything
him.
else, so
We might look into him by going to Neverlight Grove.
Yeah. Onward
To Neverlight
Can
Grove.
we
to Neverland.
Can we put Rumpedump in a pack and carry him
Yeah,
in
with
Mushroom
Stool?
Walk?
Not with no.
Not with Stool.
Okay.
I think,
That would be morbid.
Yeah, I think I would. I mean,
Can we make like a
maybe an
makeshift
Arcana check to
bank?
kind of
Okay.
see how
Like, put a
teleportation
chest,
works.
Walk with him like this.
This is really good on the quads.
Uh,
It's really working out.
13 for Arcana, and I'm gonna look at teleportation.
Speed walking.
Power
Yeah,
walk.
I think. I mean,
How big is he?
he's about 3 feet tall. So yeah, I think I'd allow it.
Okay, cool. So I'm like, Grumped Up, you don't have to accept the gift, but would you care to walk with us so we may travel faster back to where you came from?
That is agreeable.
Okay.
Yes.
I
And-
turn to the adult who's been saying, "Come with us." And I say,
Voosbar.
Voosbar. Let me write this down.
Yes.
Voosbar.
Voosper. You are at the end. Voosper says, "Oh yes, you are good at dancing. All of you.
Thank
Do
you.
you hear the ladies' music? Now?
Yes.
Do you hear the ladies' music?
Totes.
I try to listen for anything. Do I hear anything?
It's lovely.
Maybe make me a.
Absolutely lovely.
Just a D20 roll.
10.
10? No. Yeah,
Okay.
you kind of just.
I just nod along and I say, "Let's go, guys. You guys ready?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you guys.
Never let
yes,
go.
we shall come. We shall teleport together. I know the perfect place. And then he says, are you aware of the fungus that is over here
Yes.
among us?
I have a serious question right now. So the Rump-a-Dump is in your pack, right? Or
Mhm.
like hanging out with you.
Mhm.
Does that mean he automatically will be able to like mushroom travel with you?
Yeah, that was my question: is can he travel with us if I carry him? And the answer is yes.
Okay, so I have not accepted the gift yet. Should I
Oh.
be asking
To be
do that?
carried?
or should me?
Oh, I thought you had.
No,
I
she
hadn't
was.
in the beginning because I was
Yeah.
trying to like just in case it made everybody crazy.
Okay.
So I'm just
Good
gonna
job.
ask Vuspire for for the gift.
Yes.
Ruki and I could like carry you.
More.
Yeah.
Get your legs.
I sweep you off
I
your
still
feet.
worship you, Leo.
So it tries to communicate to you. It says, yes, we all will go together to this this fungus that you can picture in your brain. Picture it now. It is there. And you guys all kind of get the picture. You teleport to there. And you're not really sure where this is. It's a small cavern. It doesn't look like there's any exits from it at all. And he goes, again, there.
I'm gonna, as we're doing this, I'm gonna do my best to try to remember the feeling of which mushrooms we took to try to remember the way back.
Okay, sure. That's going to be just a straight intelligence check to see if you can count. Are you going to take notes or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to write
He's
things
gonna
little.
start
Okay.
That's gonna be an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, to remember
Okay.
the way.
We'll say that the first few jumps, you definitely knew exactly where you are. And what's
Okay.
going on. But no, he repeats that several. Do you all picture this here? And you guys all kind of travel to that same area. This one seems like a much bigger open area with large stalactites coming down, and there's actually like a very tall barrel stalk that you guys have all jumped into, and you see a carrion crawler about to attack you, and he says, "Yes, we may jump again." You guys all teleport again away from the carrion crawler, and this
What?
goes on for several days.
It's like a montage.
As you guys
Just
are
like,
you're only teleporting 500 feet.
Remember
at a time.
500 miles?
At the
I don't
most
think he was
500
kidding.
feet at a time. So it could be anywhere from
500 feet.
I'm really glad I grabbed some of that barrel stock before we left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have a pack full of mushrooms.
you kind of expressed it like, hey, we want to make sure we stop. We need food and,
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say,
water.
I'd
And
like to have
they're like,
that conversation
yes,
real quick.
Of course, and of course, you guys take long rests along the way and make it happen. Okay, good. And then make it very long way to what you believe is going to be Neverlight Grove.
Sweet. I always wanted to go to Neverlight Grove.
Oh, we just totally abandoned our previous quest.
No, we can go back.
Oh yeah, it's just gonna be gray by the
Yeah.
time we get there. It's fine.
I think I probably would have called it Always Dark Grove, but that's just me.
Always dark.
Always dark. Grove.
Not never. Duh.
Okay, so
Optimism.
you guys travel through many ways. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to where we are. Okay, so you get to what looks like a small, thin chamber with a tunnel that goes forward, and there is some fungus here. So a Volspore just kind of goes, oh yes, finally it is here. It took us 10 rests, but we were able to do it. Do you feel strong? Do you feel like you are ready to meet our sovereigns?
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
This is like our
As the alarm would
spinach.
All right.
Let's do it. Lord of the Dark agrees with this situation.
Who?
The Lord of the Dark.
I would like to make an entire theme song. Also, I just want you to know we're going to make a t-shirt for me that says I survived a deep score.
So you are in this small, thin chamber and
I was
enter
gonna say.
into, as both Rumpedump and Volspur says, yes, come, we will introduce you to our family. And see if the lady is willing to meet with you. And you enter in what looks like generally a circular chamber. There's a pool kind of in the center of this, and several tiers of levels surrounding the pool. So it looks like almost like a depression with things
Depression
up
with tears?
around.
Not that kind of depression.
There's lots of tears.
What you did there.
Far away, almost 300 feet away, you see a passageway to another chamber, and what looks like a very, very, very large mushroom, probably the largest thing you've ever seen, growing, including on the surface world, is directly ahead of you, very far away. You're only getting portions of it, but through all the fungus that you meet, and then you see almost 100 to 150 myconids are here, going about their daily lives, doing things.
Oh my, it's so big.
It's so kawaii.
Yeah.
So kawaii. 100% kawaii. 10 out of 10. Look kawaii again.
Yeah, and so you see kind of pale cream and beige stalks growing thick and tall over here, almost looking like there's a forest, and then the fungus is just growing everywhere. And you can't really find there's no pathway. It doesn't look like there's, kind of really any organization of what's happening. And there's giant caps of mushrooms that have that same quality that you've noticed in all of the crafted wood things that you've discovered. So zirkwood, you see that there are it's a large grove of zirkwood mushrooms. Essentially, it has the same almost texture as wood from the surface world, and it has the same kind of hardness. And it looks like there's many of those trees and many of those mushrooms grown here. And there's enough luminescent fungi kind of growing on the ceiling of this chamber to kind of have like a biological glow happening. So those of you who don't have dark vision, you are able to see kind of a pale moonlight level.
Beneath the pale moonlight.
Beneath the pale moonlight, exactly.
Someone's maybe thinking of you.
Yeah.
No.
There's definitely no, even though there's a lot of myconids that you can see, they are not. There's no sound. They're all kind of speaking telepathically to each other, if at all. You do kind of get a sense of there's a music coming from the chamber far beyond. Kind of like a quiet, maybe a flute or something like that's haunting almost, and odd that that's happening. And amongst the mushrooms that you see, the myconids that you see, several of them have almost that yellow tint that it seems that they have accepted the gift, but others still do not. So like Rumpedump, that do not have that gift.
Can we tell a difference in their behavior?
Not at this distance.
Okay.
No, it's kind of hard to tell, although you do see one or two of the myconids who had the yellow tint, not doing anything. Just
Bobbing
just
around.
dancing. They're not doing any business. And in fact, you guys, I should have done this as you were traveling, but Make me a series of saving throws, please.
Okay.
How many?
What did I say? It took 10 days to get here?
Mm-hmm.
Just make 2. We'll simplify. We'll just make it 2.
Haha.
I'm real bad at this.
Sweet.
Ooh. Just 2 saving throws.
What kind?
Greg didn't specify.
Oh, okay.
1 second.
Just 2 rolls so far.
Well,
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, of all the ones.
Okay.
Hey, we're in the same neighborhood.
6 and a 14.
6 and a 14. So several of the days that you were traveling, when you awake from a rest, you feel compelled to dance around. and you feel happy. Nothing but bliss and euphoria as you're doing it.
That's a nice change of pace for me.
Yeah. Until eventually, if you so choose, you can make saving throws to shake clear of this.
Oh, okay, I would like to do that.
Okay.
So that's also appropriate.
That's also appropriate.
Yeah. How many do we need to make to shake it up?
Roll
Shake it
until
up.
you get the appropriate result.
18?
18. Yeah, okay. So after several, turns, so like 10 minutes of you doing
Going like
dancing
this.
around, you're able to kind of okay, no, I'm all
So
right.
you're dancing around like this.
You guys, yeah, they're all like this. They're all
Yeah,
like,
they're all like this.
Can I
Now it's gone.
Can I just do it just to
I
do it,
need a
not
friend.
because?
well, did you make any wisdom saving throws?
Yeah. I got a 21 and 18.
Okay, so yeah, both times
Yeah.
you were clear, but you saw what was happening. You could dance along if you
Cool.
like.
Yeah, I'll dance along.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a 9 and a 23.
So the first time you woke up, you definitely felt the urge to
I was like,
dance around with everyone, and almost all of the myconids at one time did this as well, until they eventually
Bust a move.
jumped into their mushroom to teleport again.
Cool.
All right.
A lot of dancing.
A lot of dancing happening.
Not anymore.
All the dancing.
I got a 2 and a 7, and I'm not going to save. Just gonna
What?
dance. I said I
You gonna
got a
dance?
2 and a 7. Just gonna dance.
So Rumpedump says, yes, I will take you to my sovereign Basidia. It will know what to do.
Excellent.
With you.
Let's do that.
But then you hear
wait a minute.
the adults say, no, I will take them to Sovereign Philo.
Oh.
It will know, yes. It knows about the gift.
We would like to see both, but maybe see. What was the other
Philo?
name again?
Basidia and
Basidia
Philo.
and Philo.
Maybe
Basidia?
see Basidia first.
Very well, says Vusbar. Yes, very well. We will await you here.
Thank you.
I am with my friends. I am with the lady.
Everything is happy.
I'm going to be very
Everything
rigid
is
right now.
awesome.
You're not dancing right now.
Not at all.
Got it.
I'm definitely
Sure thing, Lord of the Dark.
Definitely insisting on not doing
I'm
it.
dancing.
Rumpedump, with the spores, of course, so it's all in your mind, but says, yes, all right, I will come. Basidia, this way.
Merrick, why aren't you dancing? Why aren't
Yeah.
you dancing, Merrick?
I go up to him and I grab his arms and I'm trying to get him to dance.
And you
join
guys
you.
travel through a...
Nothing.
Past the central
talking.
basin, so there's this large kind of area, and you see it's a large clear pool that sits in the middle of the grove of fungus, and there is a central mound that seems to be the only dry spot in sight. And then there's a small cliff that rises above the cavern floor, far across the clearing, and then again you see giant mushrooms visible in the distance that way.
Sweet.
And the bioluminescent fungi trace strange constellations along the cavern's ceiling and walls, showing the darkness of the ravine and the mist-shrouded smaller cavern beyond.
Question.
So the giant mushrooms are in the mist-shrouded cavern beyond.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can I, real quick, reach into my pouch and pull out one of those pieces of skin with the circular stuff on it and just kind of look at the ceiling and that?
Yeah.
I want to see how similar they look. I imagine they won't, but
No, the symbols in the bioluminescent fungus almost look natural. You can see they almost look, they have like, the conical shape
Sure.
of a snail shell or something like that. Like it looks like very much like mathematically like it's natural. whereas the markings on those papers almost seem like chicken scratchings of an insane mind.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I see the scroll. I'm like, oh, what's that?
Nothing. Just a chicken scratch of an insane mind.
Oh, was it a scroll? Was it a spell?
I don't know. I mean, would you see it?
Yeah, I would love to see it.
What if Thoondaar was here?
Who?
Chicken scratch.
It's true.
I'll study these at a later time. There's two.
Okay.
It could be Thoondaar.
And how many scrolls did I get?
It looked like there was at least two pages. It seemed like they had.
2 pages? Okay, I'm only going to give away one then.
Okay.
I'm just going to pull one out and hand it to you. Yeah, I found this.
Can I read it at all?
Sure. Make me. You estimate it's going to take you like an hour.
Okay.
To really look
I'll
at
put it in my pack.
Okay. But
Anything
yeah.
that I noticed right off the bat just by looking at it?
It does appear, even though it's most roundabout way of explaining something, it does seem like it's an arcane formula of some kind.
Okay, cool. I'll study it at another time.
Cool. So, Basidia. All right. So, around this central mound, you see that there are two creatures, two myconids there standing, and there it looks like they're holding court almost with 3 other myconid adults. And around you, you see that there are actually very, very, very tall. Those zirkwood mushrooms there seem to almost be like standing guard. It seems odd. They almost
Interesting.
like the myconids are sentient mushrooms, essentially. These almost look like they have the same properties. They seem very powerful and strong and tall.
Interesting.
So,
Very, very interesting.
Rumpedump was trying to take you to see Basidia, but both Basidia and Philo are standing there. And you see one of them comes up to you and welcomes you. Tito and says, "Yes, you are safe, friendly, soft ones. You arrive at a wondrous time, for Neverlight Grove is on the verge of something great, something marvelous. Celebrate as the day of joy is nigh."
What do you mean something great?
Oh, it is amazing what is happening here in Neverlight Grove.
Which is?
I am Sovereign Philo.
Knew it.
It's very nice to meet you.
It is,
Lovely.
of course, my pleasure to meet such powerful soft ones.
Oh, thank you.
Very powerful.
It appears, yes.
Extremely.
And many thanks,
Thank you.
Rumpedump, for bringing these creatures to us. And Rumpedump kind of...
I like Rumpedump.
I thought we were gonna see the other one first.
The other one's here
They were
as well.
Also here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're both
We're here to see Basidia.
Yes.
as well.
Did
What
you
is
just
Basidia
snub Philo?
Yeah.
Oh.
We would like to speak with you also, but we just would also like to meet this.
Basidia says, yes,
Good cop, bad cop, good cop.
of course. Beside Philo, there is another. And they both... Philo is kind of a very tall, straight myconid.
Flammable.
It has a very small cap on top, and it looks like the yellow tinge is almost created patterns that are almost very similar to the whirling, swirling patterns that are on top of the cavern itself. Whereas Basidia is shorter, more wide. It's a very wide stalk. And its cap is very pointed and tall, but slopes down very much, almost like the face, if you will, is like on the top of the cap, and almost it has this characteristic where it leans in when it ever wants to speak, telepathically, of course. And Basidia then says, "Yes, you are most welcome to stay."
What is happening in your fair city? What is this joy that you speak of?
And Philo takes over again and says, "Yes, well, it is, as I said, it is a time of celebration. We myconids have never experienced such of the events that are about to occur. It is amazing. We all have been preparing a wondrous and glorious surprise in this chamber here. We call the Garden of Welcome. But so please, if you would like, we don't want to spoil the surprise for anyone. So please do not trespass there if you can while you stay with us. But the rest of Neverlight Grove is of course free to you.
I look at Basidia and I say, "What is happening in your city?"
I understand that.
Make me a insight check.
An insight.
Please. Yeah.
Okay.
Not very insightful, I'm sorry.
No.
I got an 8.
You got an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So Basidia says, "Yes, my fellow sovereign is correct. There is something happening, and it is wondrous. Please, we would love for you to enjoy Neverlight Grove. Allow me to show you the wonders and introduce you to the different ways of life here.
Yes,
we
That'd be great.
myconids enjoy.
Yeah, we're very interested in your culture and getting to know
You.
all of your comrades.
And Philo kind of leans forward again and says, "Yes, of course. Please, Basidia, take them around and show them what the many preparations that we have ongoing.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Yes, I would love for you to come meet with me again once the tour is complete."
We will.
Excellent. Welcome, and thank you for bringing back Ramadump and Vonsper. They were lost, I believe, in the ways of the gift.
Okay. Okay. Carry on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Psychic talk. Don't worry about it.
Excellent.
Quite.
So Basidia, again, gestures to you to come. Yes, I will show you the circle of growers first.
How far away are we from?
That's awesome.
Fido?
Philo. As in like Philo dough. Right now, I mean, you're just walking away. You're only a few feet away. But Basidia says, "Yes, come. I will show you the northern terraces here, where the circle of growers tend to our crops."
Okay, I'm gonna look at Ruki and just look at her bag, and then look back at her, and then look at her bag, and then look back at her.
I nod.
Okay.
Maybe wink.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think that we should be pretty cautious. Are we still affected by I guess, the gift that was bestowed upon us earlier? Like, can we still feel the effect of it?
Absolutely. Yeah, you
Okay.
are keenly aware of all the fungus that are here, and yeah, you just used it to travel.
You mean the euphoric acid?
Yeah. Do we kind of
Just like
feel
intoxication,
kind of
yeah.
haze? Are we
Yeah.
like in a haze still?
Yeah, you kind of definitely
Okay.
feel the same kind of tingliness. You've gotten used to it at this point. It's kind of been 10 days, so it hasn't, it's not a new sensation. So you kind of, after a while, that kind of fades away. I think for most people. So that is kind of happening to you at this time. But all
Okay.
of the other aspects of being able to observe fungus in the area in 500 feet is still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
As we're walking away and as we get far enough away, I'd like to ask Basidia it doesn't seem like you've accepted the gift. May I ask why?
I am. You are very perceptive, but I am not in agreement with Philo's exuberance.
May I ask why?
I am unsure what these new spores shall do. We myconids have been in the Underdark for centuries, and have always carved a way of life here. And Neverlight Grove has been one of the largest and continuous communities of myconids for many centuries. And never once did this power or gift manifest itself until now, until very recently.
Do you know where it came from?
I do not, but
Did
many
maybe-
of my subjects have described that the Faerzress has become extremely powerful of late.
Interesting.
Perhaps there is some
Are you at all worried?
Yes, very worried. And it kind of looks around and notices that as you're traveling kind of up to the northern terrace, kind of walking slow-ish, but there doesn't appear to be any one of the myconids that have yellow tint around the immediate vicinity, at least to be able to be affected by the rapport spores of Basidia. And it leans in closer to you, almost at a whisper, but it's still in your brain. It says, "You should go. Do not stay here. Neverlight Grove is in danger.
Why are you staying here then?
This is my people."
But if you can't do anything...
Is there a way to expunge the gift?
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Can we help in any way?
I do not know. My community is split. Most of them believe that they are participating in some grand celebration of myconid and mushroom culture.
Do you know what's in the Welcome Grove?
I do not.
Philo won't tell you.
No.
You guys seem to get along pretty well for having opposing views.
I have been a sovereign for many years. I know of factions and disagreements, and it is not the way of the myconids to war against one another. I feel there's more that can be done by convincing the elders.
Who are the elders?
I'm about to introduce you to a few. They each have their own specific duties that they oversee. As I said, the circle of growers is up here on the northern terraces.
Okay.
And it is led by someone, thing, person, the guy.
Sorry.
I tried not to make that joke
I
so many
know,
times.
I'm sorry. Just see myself out later.
Bye, guys.
But
That's it.
That's all I came here to do, thank you.
He Bob B is in the circle of growers, as well as the circle of builders is Gasbide. Gasbide, of course, is a supporter of Philo, and he seems to be causing odd, elaborate structures to be built for no purpose.
So are you
other
and
than his own mad desires?
Are you and Philo constantly
Connected?
having differing opinions?
Yes.
When did you first notice Philo behaving in this way, or when did Philo receive the gift?
Within the last 15 rests, 25 rests.
This is very recent.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, numbers, and I've been speaking with many soft-skinned folk about the passage of time, but I'm still unfamiliar with the concept.
Fair.
But it has been fairly recently.
We've come here because we need your help. And I wonder if we can't help you at the same time.
What help do you need from us myconids?
Well, is Robin with us, by the way?
Yeah, we'll say Rumpadum tagging along.
Okay.
What up, Rumpadum?
Rumpadum! He's like, yes, all.
I'm going to glance at Ruki and see if she's going to pull Stool out at this point or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should do it.
Yep. So I reach in, I pull it around my pack, and I reach in and very delicately bring up Stool, the remains of Stool.
We should have said something before we just...
Well, I think that you were...
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
You mentioned to
while
help
this is
you,
happening-
and you bring out the remains of a dead myconid.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I say, I kind of fall to my knees and I say, he was our friend.
He was a
Or
hero.
it was our friend. He was a hero.
Basidia looks at Stool,
Remnants of.
and you're not really sure how to read the expression of this creature, but it falls to its knees.
Okay. Tears are welling up in my eyes, so I seem a little bit more...
And you see spores kind of shooting out of Basidia. No,
Like
kind
tears?
of
Like tears.
normal
Like
cover.
spores.
But it does reach out its kind of mushroom hands and takes a hold of Stool.
Rumbadum believed you might be able to know if there's anything we can do for Stool.
Basidia looks down. And we'll cut it there. Trying to leave it at a cliffhanger for you guys.
Oh, and a single tear rolls down my cheek.
There's been about 4 single tears that have rolling down your cheek.
They
Single
are
if they're all
some wild and crazy
Someone in
tears.
chat pointed out that is an often used phrase in the stream.
Yes.
The
single tear.
The single tear.
The single
Yeah.
tear.
We're all that Indian who's gotten the garbage thrown at him. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll find out next week what Basidia does with the remains of Stool. What will happen? Perhaps he'll make a really nice stuffed mushroom delicacy for you to enjoy during the holidays. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at
Right.
Greg Tito. You can follow these wonderful people at their. You can.
Yeah.
To our
Congratulate
hobbits.
Hobbit Says.
Yeah, I'm at Hobbitses, and guys, thank you very much for killing Helob, and then for making him come back in an amazing way. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was pretty fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was really upset. You can follow me at
Yeah.
Kayla_Watsy.
At a madman in a box.
And I'm at Micheal Yichao.
We're
Awesome. Great. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for everybody who voted in the poll, 2 polls about Helob. I thought that was really fun. We might do something like that when the opportunity arises in the future. It seemed like it was really fun, and you guys really latched onto it and loved it. So I loved being able to keep Helob somewhat. I mean, he's alive. But,
He is very much alive,
He's
not
changed.
somewhat
A little
alive.
traumatized.
He's a changed spider.
He's a changed spider.
Yeah.
He's grown.
burst from the chest.
Just
of a
spider
living
things.
person.
He's seen some ish.
Yeah, ish.
Some spider world
The
problems.
inside of ish.
We've
came.
also discovered that we want to train him to be a
writing
able
spider?
Yeah.
writing
Yeah.
spider.
Spider
Give me some-
Rider.
some-
Hashtag Spider Rider.
Hashtag just spider things.
Funnily enough,
Just
that's what
spider
they
things.
do in Graklstugh. You guys should go back there at some point, maybe.
If we
Throwing
ever
that out
find our
there.
way
We're doing an
back.
extra side quest. We'll figure it out.
Excellent.